I went to a boxing tournament, amateur show. And normally I sit like on the floor, whatever, but this time I sat up in the audience.
Right.
And I sat, just so happened, Errol's father was next to me. Mm-hmm. And I was watching him, look at that, I said, he keep doing the same thing over and over. And then we kind of like...
Errol was fighting?
Errol was fighting.
Okay. How old was he at that time?
He was about 17. But I knew him already because I had sparred with him before.
Okay. You had sparred with Errol?
Yeah, before, yeah.
Errol Spence.
When he first started boxing, yeah.
Oh.
So it was like I was just working on...
helping him out?
I was working on my... No, he was helping me out because I was still fighting. So I was working on my defense.
Oh, you were still fighting professionally. Errol was an amateur.
Right, yeah.
And the first time you had interaction with him, you were sparring with him?
Right, we were sparring with him.
Did you piece him up, though?
No, I didn't throw any punches.
Oh, you was working on your defense?
Just defense, just your defense, you know.
Wow.
And so...
so after that is when you ran into his father at an amateur?
Well, it was like, say, some years later.
Okay.
And then it was like, I said, and I was like, man, keep doing the same thing over and over again. And he was like, can you help him? I said, yeah, I can help him. And it was kind of like, you know,
That's
whatever. I gave my number. It didn't start immediately. It was like months later.
Okay.
Then he hit me up, you know. So it was like, from that point, he was kind of like...
He was still an amateur when you started working?
Yeah.
So basically, he started your career in training actual fighters.
Well, no, I started my career in actually training fighters.
No, because you said, I only said that because you said you was in white collar.
Yeah, I was in white collar boxing, but it was him and another kid, so it was two of them.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It was him and another kid that I started training. And the other kid, he won a little bit, and he went to the state Golden Gloves. And both of them went in the finals. Errol won, the other kid lost, but he turned pro. So I was like, man, you should stay amateur, try to, you know, develop your skill set.
The other kid or?
The other kid.
Yeah, okay.
And he wanted to, you know.
Well, obviously.
He wanted to get the money, and he only had like 4 or 5 fights. So I was like, man, you should, you know.
Right.
How much potential did you see in Errol early on? Even though you said he kept doing the same thing, but obviously you must have saw something great in him.
Well, that was like before I started training, but I think that, hey man, because you never know. Because I mean, for me, I never put in like, you say, oh, this kid gonna be, you never know. You know?
You don't put that type of pressure.
Because there's so many different things that really truly predict how successful you can be. It's like, you know, family members may get in the way, your wife may get in the way. So many different
variables, yeah.
So many, I mean, you may want to be in the hood, you know, so you never know about any of the other stuff that...
But outside of that other stuff, I'm talking about as a fighter in the ring, what was his best attribute that you saw early on?
I mean, because it's like, even though...
Nothing. You don't get it. He's trying to say he wasn't too trash, but
No, it was like, no, I'm not saying, it was just like you gradually...
I put words in
it wasn't like this. He was obviously probably a good fighter, but it wasn't like, he's going to be, because you never know.
Right.
How many guys go to the Olympics, never do anything in the pros?
No, you're right.
Right?
You're right.
So it's like, you never really can say until they actually do it. That's why I never call it, what's up, champ? I'm never going to call you a champ because...
Right. You don't say that. So I need to stop saying that to people like,
you can do it. I said, I don't because it's like, you may have all the attributes to be that individual, but it's other stuff outside of that, whatever, just going to stop you from being whoever you could possibly be. So I just never do it because it's like, until you become it.
Okay, so, Tag, you knew him since he was a little kid.
At 15 years old.